I have to say, when I walked into the room where the awards were held last year, it was a moment of pure excitement. To come into Dublin, into this room, and see everything come to life and all the work that had been submitted come to life was really exciting.
A little bit of surprised at who won, and what sorts of projects were recognized. I think the key challenge now is to make these awards meaningful outside this community. Going back out to the streets and getting people's everyday impression of whether they think any of this is interesting.
We're really excited about the jury we've got this year. Chaired by Mark Rettig, who is the founder and principal at Fit Associates. Mark has a long respected career in design.
Then we have Steve Beatty, president of Ixda and principal at Melt Studio, coming from Australia.
Liz Dancico is the chair of interaction at the School of Visual Arts in New York.
Matthias Duarte, director of user experience at Android at Google.
Kate Hartman is the interim director at the Ontario College of Art and Design.
Dan Hill, CEO of La Fabrica in Italy.
And finally, Ben Pirat, a product designer and the former founder and CEO of Supply.
So we have 3 criteria that we're using. One is called context. Is the design appropriate to the place, to the ambience, to the people who are involved? Another is craft. Is this well executed? And then the third criteria is impact.
There's a strong desire on the part of the jury to recognise good and to recognise the design for good. There are some that have elicited quite a degree of debate around just exactly who was benefiting from this design.
When we're talking about these products, it's not just about the quality of the product, it's about the quality of the expectations, it's about the quality of the intentions, and that's because we can see interaction design having a huge effect.
One of the nice things about this year's body of entries has been a real great mix of digital and physical and non-digital entries. And so I think I'd like to see that continue. I'd also like to see more representation from other parts of the world.
It's not only about what's happening in New York or San Francisco, it's what's happening in Mumbai, in Shanghai, in Tokyo, in South Africa.
It would be great to be seeing even more from Brazil and in areas where we know that interaction design is starting to really boom and take off. I'd love to be able to show a portfolio of work of this is what interaction design is looking like across the world, and to be able to celebrate that diversity as well as sort of topically what's happening that's very similar.